Good day, everyone. This video will focus on the relationship between family language environment and Chinese learning motivation among overseas Chinese teenagers, especially the young in Malaysian Chinese families. I will analyze its impacts, classify learning motivations, and share practical family strategies. Okay, let's look at 3 key research questions. Firstly, how does home language use shape teenagers' attitudes toward Chinese? Secondly, what can their motivation drive them to learn Chinese? Finally, what practical strategies can families use to support their children's learning? These 3 questions are the core of our discussion today. Yes, using Chinese at home builds a sense of belonging, while using local language will make Chinese feel like a burdensome foreign subject. The home language environment is the foundation of children's language and cultural identity, and it has 2 opposite effects. If families regularly speak Chinese and Mandarin at home, teenagers will feel a strong sense of cultural belonging. For them, Chinese is part of their life, not just a boring school subject. On the contrary, if families mainly use English at home, teenagers will treat Chinese as a foreign course. It will greatly reduce their interest and learning motivation. So sum it up. Integrative motivation leads to more lasting learning effects. I will draw Chinese learning motivation into 2 categories. The first one is instrumental motivation. Learners study Chinese just for practical goals, such as passing exams, getting better grades, or finding a good job. This motivation comes from external pressure. The second one is integrative motivation. It means teenagers learn Chinese to connect with family, inherit cultural heritage, and build cultural identity. This is an internal passion, and it can support long-term learning. Besides on the above analysis, I put forward 3 practical suggestions for families. First, create a fixed bilingual atmosphere at home. For example, speak Chinese during family dinner or story time. Second, combine language learning with the traditional culture, like celebrating Chinese festivals together. Third, parents and grandparents should set good examples by actively using Chinese in daily life. To conclude, the family language environment plays a decisive role in teenagers' Chinese learning. A good home atmosphere can cultivate strong integrative motivation. It turns Chinese from a compulsory subject into a bonding connecting with young people with their cultural roots. Good family language education help teenagers become confident bilinguals with cultural awareness. Thank you for watching.